Muslim women are wearing hijab for years now. Why do you think the government is stopping Muslim women from entering the colleges with the hijab after all these years?
I think that's a very good question, and it's a huge question mark for the government itself, because Muslim women are wearing a hijab from a very long time, till I think even they can remember. We've been seeing women wearing hijab and aspiring in every field possible now, and I absolutely don't understand the point that why has it become a matter of concern since 2 months. Absolutely. Okay, it obviously goes on to show that yes, there is something, some hidden motive behind them, that why they have targeted Muslim women with wearing the hijab. And if we see about the veil, hijab is nothing but veil in Indian context. If we say in Indian culture, we can see that hijab has been donned by various goddesses, Sita Devi to even Mother Mary has been donned the hijab. So there has absolutely been no question. Why is it a matter of concern if a Muslim woman wears it because that's her right? Why should it be a matter of concern to anybody? Absolutely.
That's right. There have been MPs from the BJP, Mr. Pratap Simha, and an MLA from BJP, Yatnal,
Yes.
Mr. Yatnal. They have said on record that if Muslim women want to wear the hijab, they have to go to Pakistan. And they've also said that this country belongs to Hindus, and Muslims have to obey whatever the laws of the culture of this country. And they have said that the country was divided on the basis of religion, and if people want to have anything to do with Islam, they have to go back to that country. So what do you have to say about this?
ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮದ್ರಸಾಗಳನ್ನು ಸಹ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಉರ್ದು ಶಾಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕಲಿಲಿದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕಲೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಉರ್ದು ಬೇಕು, ನಮಗೆ ಹಿಜಾಬ್ ಬೇಕು, ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಇಸ್ಲಾಂ ಧರ್ಮದ ಇದು ಬೇಕಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅವಾಗೆ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಯವರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ, ಬಾಬಾ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರು ಬರೆದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಗೆ ಒಗ್ಗಿ ನೀವು ನಡೆದಿದ್ದರೆ ಇರ್ರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಥದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಸ್ಪದ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇದು ದೇಶದ ಮುಂದಿನ ಭವಿಷ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ
I really suggest these politicians to read up the Constitution. The Constitution clearly says that there should not be any discrimination done on basis of caste, religion or creed. That you should not discriminate anybody if they want to wear a hijab, a turban, a crucifix or anything, absolutely. And I feel the BJP spokesperson who are continuously going on record and saying they should go back to Pakistan, if they want to attain this or that. I feel they are more like, the spokesperson or the brand ambassadors of Pakistan, promoting Pakistan every now and then and saying that, you want to go somewhere? Go to Pakistan, that's the best place for you. This is my country. This is a secular country that I truly believe in, and I live in it with pride, and this is a choice that I made to live here, and nobody should tell me where I should be living and attaining my right.
Right. One of the girls from the Udupi College has filed a petition in
Yes.
in the Karnataka court, asking for for their rights to wear the hijab.
Yes.
So the judgment is supposed to come in
Tomorrow.
a day or two. So what is your expectation from this judgment? Do you think there would be a favorable judgment? And if not, what is the action that Muslims are, as an organization, you're planning to do?
We are really hoping and looking forward to the judgment that will be passed tomorrow. Hopefully, that will be in favor of these girls, not on basis of religion, just for women to, believing in the constitution of our very country that clearly delivers right to every individual, every citizen, irrespective of which background you come from, which religion you come from. This is a fundamental right. This is not something to do with my religion. This is a fundamental right that I'm asking my government to give me. This is not a special, right that I want or expect the government to give me. This is a fundamental right, and I feel every woman should be delivered her right. And even if the favor, but I truly, truly hope and, I believe in the justice of the court, and I really look forward to what judgment will be passed, and hope that, every individual girl will be allowed to practice her religion and also continue her education with the same pride. And even if it happens, we will definitely challenge the decision and go through it legally in a democratic way.
And apart from this, what we've also seen is, for the Sangh Parivar, especially, they are handing out saffron shawls to students, the Hindu community students, and we've also seen the students taking out protests and raising the slogans of Jai Shri Ram.
Yes.
We have seen in many countries where such ban has taken place. We've seen students standing with their fellow Muslim students and protesting against the government policy. But while here in Karnataka, we are seeing Muslims, protesting against their fellow students itself. What do you think has happened? I mean, what has led to this radicalization in the majority community, especially in the students?
It takes me absolute pride that these girls are standing up for their right without any backup. It absolutely gives me immense pride that I can be associated with such a movement where girls of 17 or 18 years old are standing up for their rights themselves without any backup. But whereas these kids who are going on record and saying that we are wearing saffron scarves today and we have a lot of backup of the Bajrang Dal and all the various Sangh Parivars, and this is just a trailer for you all. You can see what will happen in the future. So this clearly shows on to see who is working on communal basis and who is fighting for their fundamental rights. And I think this is a high wake up call for every individual of our country to wake up from the slumber that they have been put into and see the reality.
One last question. Over the past few months, we have seen various instances of attacks against the Muslim community as well as the Christian community. For example,
I'm sorry, I didn't follow your question.
There have been attacks against the Muslim community as well as against the Christian community over the past few months.
Yes.
In Nargund, in Gadag,
Yes.
a Muslim youth was attacked and he was killed in broad daylight by the
Yes.
Sangh Parivar. In fact, some of the leaders of the Bajrang Dal and the RSS have been arrested in this case. We've also seen a case in Belgavi where Arbaz Mullah was beheaded,
Yes.
and his dead body was thrown on the railway station.
Yes.
There have been attacks against churches and the Christian community
Yes.
as well. So what do you think is happening in Karnataka in the past few months, and where do you see this being led to?
I think this is for everyone, all of us to understand that minority rights have been tarnished here. All the minorities, irrespective whether you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, you're a Sikh or Buddhist, you all will be attacked. Today the issue is about my hijab. Tomorrow it's going to be about your turban and then the crucifix. We all have to understand that if we do not stand together, united as one voice and stand against this hatred, we will be seeing India burn up in flames on basis of communalism, and this is not good for any country to develop. And I heartily request every individual, especially the minorities and the secular forces, to come together. This is just not a hijab topic itself. This is basically a fight to stand up for my fundamental rights. And I think just the hijab issue or the turban issue or the crucifix issue, we all need to think, I'm going to be next in line. If we don't stand up today, the fire is going to flame up my house as well. So it's high time we all wake up from the slumber and stand in this together and raise our voices.